Hi guys, my name's Charma, or you can call me Charms. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Thank you so much to all of you who subscribed before I even created any content. That's like real love right there, so hopefully I will deliver. Today's video will just be get to know me, get to know a little bit about myself, about my fitness side of things, as well as my more personal life, you know, uni and all of that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. How's that? Okay, so I'll be looking down at my phone for the questions because I did a poll on Instagram, on both my personal Instagram and my fitness Instagram, asking you lot to ask me what it is that you'd like to know about me. I'll probably link both of the Instagrams on somewhere on the screen. Okay, so the first question is, how old are you? So simple, I'm 22. I'm a Scorpio, born in November. What do you study at university? So I went to the University of Reading. I'm currently in Reading at the moment in England. And I studied business management. I literally finished my last exam last week, or I don't even know what day of the week it is. I think I finished my last exam on the 12th of May. So whenever that was, I finished. And what's the channel all about and what got you into YouTube? So some of you might remember, like about 3 or 4 years ago, I used to do YouTube. I used to do like music covers and that kind of stuff. Just to put a smile on you to sell it, baby. And I'm gonna give it to you, gold jewelry shining so bright. But when I moved to university, I just simply did not have the time for it, and I just don't feel like I was very passionate about doing singing kind of like long term, and so I wanted to start fresh with my newfound passion for fitness. I mean, I've been doing fitness for over like 3 years, and I'm nearly going to be a qualified PT as well. So I just wanted to have a platform where I can connect with more people who like the same stuff as me, who are as passionate about fitness as I am, and who can find that it helps them in the same way that it helped me. Yeah, so that's where the motivation for this channel came from. However, I like it to be a little bit more than that, to include stuff like lifestyle stuff, travel blogs, health, just like a little bit about myself. I can share university experiences, give some advice, and just a place for me to connect with more people, basically. Yeah. So do you have any phobias? 100% top of the list is arachnophobia. I'm so scared of spiders, it's not even funny. Like, I can't do, like, it doesn't even matter if it's small to the biggest one, I can't do it. I'm just, yeah, they're not for me. Okay, so the next question is, what's your biggest achievement? So to be honest, I would say my biggest achievement is completing my university, and it's because, like, with every step of the way of me during my education, especially when it mattered the most, I've just had curveballs thrown in my way. So just to give you guys a bit of background, so for example, in my first year of A levels, so you do A levels for 2 years, in my AS levels in that summer, I got diagnosed with something called eye floaters. They can't be cured or anything like that. I just pretty much had to like learn how to do things differently with them. I still have them to this day. I mean, it's not as severe, but it still affects me, you know, and like it made it really difficult for me to know how it is I was going to manage my A2 levels, which pretty much determine if you're going to university or not. And for me, going to university was a massive thing, just because of my background. I'm originally Zambian, which actually is one of the questions, so that answers it. And you know, education is just a big part of, you know, how my upbringing, you know what I mean. And anyway, so then after my 8 AS, in my A2s, I got involved in a car accident. It was, I remember it vividly, 10 days after my 18th birthday. It just was not ideal, you know what I mean? And that's what led me to actually take on my gap year after my A levels. I mean, I finished them, I got really good results, thank God. And I got into Reading University, where I was studying business management, like I said before. And when I came to university, I thought, okay, this is my big break, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be good. And then in my first year of uni, I got IBS, like from out of the blue, from nowhere. It just, you know, came on from just nothing, you know what I mean? I just choked. No, don't. I'll just leave that in there. It's fine. Do you not think? Sorry guys, I literally just choked. Oh my god. Anyways, I got my IBS, and you know, with like the whole fitness thing and stuff like that, I had to change a lot of things about my life to fit it around fitness. Like I couldn't, you know, have dairy at all that kind of stuff. But long story short, I was able to just like, you know, deal with all those things and complete my degree. You know, in my second year of uni, I started my fitness page, which I'm really passionate about because I love to connect with people who love the same stuff as me. And yeah, so I think doing all of those things, despite all those curveballs being thrown my way, I think have really shown me that like if I put my mind to something, I can do it, you know, and I shouldn't be defined by what life throws in my way, and like you shouldn't either, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that answers the question. Okay. Favorite meal, homemade and dinner out. So my homemade favorite meal would have to be a chicken coconut curry. If you haven't tried that, you need to try that. And a meal out, I think 100% Nando's. Like I think we're all craving Nando's in this time. Like without a doubt, that is my go-to favorite meal, favorite restaurant. Okay, advice you would give somebody starting out on their fitness journey. So number one, consistency. Like you need to be consistent in everything that you're going to be doing, in your eating, in your training, in your just habits, you know. Like I think people tend to see fitness as in like okay, in 6 to 12 weeks I want to lose weight, and then after that, that's it. I think you should incorporate it into your lifestyle so that all the things that you're changing are going to be part of the new you that you're becoming, you know, a better, like a bigger version. Better and bigger? I meant a better version of you. And also have a goal, you know, and make sure you have steps towards meeting that goal. And yeah, just trust the process and take progress pictures. And yeah, I think that's the best advice I can give. So other question. Who are your fashion icons? Who inspires your looks? How would you describe your fashion? So when I'm not wearing gym clothes, which is, you know, a lot of the time, my fashion sense, I think it's just a little bit of everything. I wouldn't really say like one specific person inspires me. I've always liked bright colors. I think they match my skin tone really well, and I like stuff that's like figure hugging, that just like, you know, shows off them curves, especially now that I have curves, because I used to be a stick, but ain't that no more. But if you want to know a little bit more about my fashion sense, you can check out my Instagram. Again, self-promotion. What's this one? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So, to be honest, I don't like to plan life as in like in the next 5 years I expect this, that and the other to happen. But I always like to have a general vision of what I want my life to be like. So, you know, I want to be happy because I think that's very underrated. I think happiness is the basis of success as well, you know, like if you're not happy in yourself, you're not going to push yourself to like do things. So I definitely want to be happy. I want to have a better idea of who I am in terms of like my career, and hopefully I would have progressed in like the fitness industry or fitness side of things, and hopefully I would have used my degree for something, because right now with the virus and stuff like that, I don't really know what I'm going to do next. And so yeah, so I'm just hoping just for generally just happiness, better direction, knowing what it is I'm doing with my life, and that's about it. I don't think you should over plan things, because sometimes if you over expect, you can end up like being disappointed by stuff. So yeah. So the last question, guys, if you've watched it till the end, thank you. Biggest pet peeve are, you know, the Mr. Know-it-alls and Mrs. Know-it-alls, people who can't be told anything because they know everything. Like, I just don't like that, you know, because it just makes it very difficult to like talk to them about anything because they know it all, you know. You try to you try to tell them something, or you try to teach them something, is, oh, I already knew that, you know. So yeah, I just don't like that. And yeah, so hopefully guys you enjoyed that video, you got to know a little bit more about me. I'd like to know a little bit more about you guys as well, so you know, drop a fun fact or something like that in the comments. But make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you like to see more videos in the future. And yeah, see you in my next video.